thanks in advance for giving some free time. I know you're just out of the sound check, getting prepared for the great evening here in Aix-en-Provence. We also know you as The Edge. This for U2 tribute, I believe you created it. So I have a few questions about that. The first question is, when did you create the tribute?
Well, at the time I saw another great tribute band playing, and I was really impressed with the quality and how well they did their tribute. And being Irish, I thought, what better to do than do a U2 tribute? So I set about, at the time, learning more U2 songs, and then looking for other guys with similar aspirations and similar ideas and a passion for U2.
How did it actually start? How did it start? Who was part of the founding group?
Yes, good question. Actually, unlike the original group, when Larry actually put up the notice, in this case it was myself. So I put a notice up on websites and different music shops, and very quickly I had many replies. Obviously a lot of people loved U2 and they wanted to be part of a project dedicated to U2. And very quickly I came across the singer, bass player, and a little later a drummer.
What differences does For You to have with the other U2 tributes?
I think in our case, one of the very obvious ones is I'm Irish. So that I think helps, and it helps in terms of understanding U2 and the culture that they've come from. Secondly, I think what makes us completely different is that we're very much an international group. We have an Irish guy, myself, we have 2 French guys, and we have a Belgian as part of the group. So that differentiates. One of the other big things I've noticed is that all of the members of the group are passionate fans for many years of U2. So we're not just a group of guys who want to play U2 music because it's fashionable. We're doing it because we are very passionate fans of U2.
Oh, I bet you've seen a few U2 concerts in your life. Can you give us where you've seen them?
We've yeah, it's been really interesting. Since we started the tribute back in 2013, I think, we've followed U2 avidly all over Europe, and we've been to many concerts in many countries throughout Europe. Dublin, Paris, Copenhagen, I think we were in Holland as well. So we pretty much travel all over Europe following them.
Okay. Have you ever met people from the U2 gig? The musicians, the staff, people like Dallas?
Yes, in fact, very interesting. Great anecdote was I was once in Dublin and I was coming back to the GA line. And as I was walking back, this guy just ran across in front of me. The timing was just perfect. This tall blonde guy, and all of a sudden he literally stopped in his tracks right in front of me, and he turned and looked at me, and it was Dallas.
Wow.
And he stopped and he just looked, and I was wearing my bonnet at the time, and he looked and he just said, "You?" He said, "Come with me." And he took me into the security tent area, and he said, "I've got 5 minutes, let's talk." And that was amazing. That was really good.
Anybody else from the For U2 group? Have they also met people from U2?
Absolutely. The singer, who is a really avid fan of U2, he has met, on separate occasions, he's met Bono. He's also met Larry, and had quite a long discussion with both of them. So that was actually quite a unique and very incredible experience for him, I believe.
Paul, and the final question, because I know your time is sacred and important. Have you ever met U2 fans? Have they ever been here? Have you ever met them in concerts, so on?
I think that's probably one of the biggest pleasant surprises that I've had over the last 10-12 years, is every time we went to a concert, the fans are special. I've never been to concerts where fans are so unique in terms of how they get on with each other. They make huge contact with each other, and we know many of the really big fans that Bono knows personally. People like Greg, Brigitte, and numerous other fans that are well known to you too. So from that point of view, it's a very special contact that you make with U2 fans while you're waiting to go and see a concert. It's incredible, the atmosphere they create.
Okay, just a last question. You look like The Edge. We think you're The Edge. Have you ever been mistaken for the Edge in a gig, in a
Yes,
meeting?
actually, it's crazy several times. I don't resemble them perfectly well, but I think in maybe certain lighting conditions, yeah, it's probably striking to the point of view. Security guys have thought I've got off stage. I've had Adam giving me a beaming smile off the stage in the middle of a song, looking over Edge, looking back at me. Many anecdotes about people stopping me, looking for autographs, looking for selfies with me constantly, even at U2 concerts.
Okay. Paul, do you have a message to all the U2 fans out there for U2?
Yes, I actually would think that the biggest message I can give is that if you do like U2, do come and see us. You will not be disappointed because we do a fantastic sound and visual show, as you can see from our screen here. We do a lot of videos very similar to the Innocence and Experience videos. We put on a really good show in the full sense of the word. You certainly won't be disappointed. And this screen you see here this evening, this is our small screen. This is only 16 square meters, but in big venues we can go to screens 5 times as large as this. I think it's about 80 square meters, so it's really impressive, and it overloads your senses pretty much.
Paul, you're in a Irish-French tribute.
Yeah.
Je propose qu'on parle en français
Oh, good one.
et on parle un petit peu au fan club U2. Est-ce que tu as quelque chose à leur dire en français?
Ah, bien sûr. Évidemment, je parle pas couramment français, mais je me débrouille quand même. N'hésite pas de venir nous voir. Ça nous fait beaucoup de bien en fait. On se régale quand il y a de vrais fans devant nous, quand on joue. On fait pas beaucoup de sorties. C'est pas comme beaucoup de groupes qui fait des sorties en boucle en fait. Mais nous, on privilégie la qualité de notre spectacle, de notre prestation, que la quantité des sorties en fait. C'est pourquoi tous les ans, on fait peut-être entre 6, 7, 8 dates en fait. Mais on fait des belles dates au lieu de juste de faire une date pour le faire. Voilà.
Paul, thank you very much for your time. I wish you great success for this evening's gig.
Thank you very much.
Come out to play. Do it. Show them how it's done. Have a great evening.
I hope so, and hope the public will really enjoy themselves tonight.
I hope so.
That's our ultimate aim, is that the public will enjoy it.
And I believe there is a surprise this evening, but
Oh,
let's not say anything.
okay. Okay, thanks very much. It was, hope you enjoyed the short little interview, and really come and see us, and we'd love to talk to you. Come to our shows. Thank you very much.
C'est le feu, Aix, c'est le feu! Aix-en-Provence, le feu for you! Love it! And it's sweet, I am you. When part is fiction and to me reality. And today we are strong.
On those concerts, no, cut that, voilà, c'est chiant.